Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Follow Your Heart Intuition. Today I'm going to do a slightly different reading. I'm going to do a reading for Capricorn starting in Aquarius month, which is this month. And then I'm going to go around the zodiac wheel to the various signs in the various months. And let's see what's coming out for you, Capricorn. I've never done this before. So this month is the month of groups, of friendships, awareness, and the humanitarianism, but also your hopes and wishes for the future. Also, this is a month where technology plays an important part. So let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. And just bear with me. I've never done this before, Capricorn. Okay, 2 cards came out for you in Aquarius, and it looks to me like this month you're moving away from something towards someone else. This is an emotional month for you. It's to do with new love, it's to do with friendship, opening your emotions, being emotionally open to people, letting people in, sharing, moving away maybe from an old paradigm of sticking to your stubborn views, potentially, or being a typical Capricorn where you are more focused on your public image. Maybe you are actually dropping that mask, where you drop also the kind of masculine controlling type of energy. So this month you're definitely moving away from some shift, paradigm shift emotionally towards someone who's more open to their feelings. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull a card out of the deck on the side, and then we're going to go to Pisces months. Queen of Pentacles. Could be that you're feeling some form of healing in regard to your finances, some form of releasing of karma. I think in the next month or the coming sign, you're gonna feel more stable in regard to your abundance values. Again, letting go of limiting beliefs, because there's always enough. So Capricorn, just be aware that also you will need some solitude. In some ways, I think being who you are, you're also going to make some plans towards your old age and retirement. Maybe you are single at the moment and you're looking towards having a healthy relationship with someone. Yeah, there's a lot going on for you. Let's have a look what's going on in April, which is Aries season. So just be aware, Capricorn, these readings, they can help you prepare for the coming months. And this is a year cycle I'm doing for you. So when you come into Aries season, it's important that you take care of your body. Also that maybe you don't always just go on first impressions. I also get this sense that you are in some ways having some sleepless nights, in the sense that or you're suffering from some sort of insomnia because you're keeping yourself constantly on the go. That's why in Pisces season it's important for you to have some solitude and really tune into what you want, so that your attitude and approach to life can shift. I also get the sense that if you are not in a relationship, Capricorn, that is something you would like to have in your life. Also, there is a new sense of beginning, and maybe that worries you. Maybe you're shifting jobs and you suddenly have some anxieties about how this is going to work, especially because the month before you felt like you were quite settled and you're making plans for the future. You could also change towards a new job. In the previous month, you could have changed towards a new job or a new way of living, and now you're suddenly letting the worries get in your way. When we come to May, money, work and income play an important role, as well as material possessions and what are your priorities. And so let's have a look what's going on for you, Capricorn, in May, April, May. Okay, I get the sense that there's a lot of communicating going on. That maybe you feel a little bit vindicated. I get the sense that you made a choice, and actually at the moment you might not think it was a good one, but it was. You walked away from something that caused you grief. It's some person in your work situation that may still preoccupy you in your mind. But also just remember, if you have accepted a new job thinking it's going to be a good choice and help you towards your future endeavors, you can change. You are never stuck. You either change the mindset that you have in this position, or you can say, hey, just because I made a shift and maybe the move wasn't the right one, the choice was made for you to learn something out of this. And that's really important. So communicating is important in this job. So let's see what we're gonna have for June, May, June. Yeah, something is coming to an end for you, Capricorn. There has been a lot of mental activity, and actually it started off with you moving away from a situation towards something more loving. And maybe this is a process for you. But a process that takes several months. So maybe just at this time you're thinking about leaving a job, looking for something more stable, going through the motions and the cycles of potentially feeling anxiety, trying to understand how to deal with a situation that is not necessarily pleasant, or where communication is blocked, or where someone is trying to overpower you. And by about, I'd say May, June, this situation is coming towards an end for you, Capricorn. So just be aware of that. You can speed up the wheel, but this is what's going on, and it's very much work related. In Cancer season, which is June, July, you have a major arcana, which is the Hermit, which is also the Virgo sign. You've found some inner stability. You are looking more inward. You can shine the light on your own path and create your own path. I just also had this insight that seeing there are so many changes going on, you could be selling a house, even something like that, and then that would give you a different form of stability, but then you worry about other things, and by about, you worry, is this the right move? Should I really do this? Yes or no? And by about, June, July, you are more in tune with yourself. So I think, Capricorn, for you, it's really important for the first 6 months to tune into your spirit, to really to really become one with yourself. That's what I'm getting. To really hear your heart. The Hermit is very much an internal transformation where you suddenly think, gosh, I've got this joy inside me and I'm discovering it. And actually, I'm just seeing a card on top of my other deck. It's called the Merry Motive. You're just discovering all these jewels within you. There's also stars here. There's a star inside the light. And that gives you joy, and you realize you have to follow your joy. And whatever that joy is, you're about to find that joy. Let's have a look what's going on for you in Leo season, which is August. You're celebrating. You're celebrating with friends. Romance, love. August is a very creative month for you. And there's a sense of joy. Suddenly there's a sense of joy, a sense of release, a sense of being able to express yourself. Maybe do things you enjoy, like drama or music, something like that. Whatever the decision you've made or was made for you in some ways, this is a time where you feel like, wow, I've actually come through these internal struggles or these external challenges, and have managed to find myself within all this commotion, and now you're able to celebrate in August. Friendships are becoming more important to you this year. Genuine friendships where you can share what you have. You could even have, let's say if you've sold a house, you might have wanted to join a community, or with the finances you've got, you are able to expand more spiritually and emotionally. If that's one of the things, or the job that you've changed, you are finding the joy within a new situation that you've created. And it's a good situation that you've come into, let's just say by August. I'm going to go to September, which is the Virgo season, Mercury, the planet Mercury. There's choices to be made. Now that you've sort of unburdened yourself from an old situation, you're looking to make new choices. Should I travel? Should I get the sense that you want to be aware that you're not going to be tempted in a way that throws you out of alignment. That you spend too much money frivolously. So this is during Virgo season. So look at yourself as someone who's venturing without prejudice or without preconceptions into a new phase of your life. And you will make the right decision. But there's no need to rush. There's no need to overthink. There's no need to let your emotions lead you. Just listen to the heart, your feelings. Then we're going to go into October. There's a real sense of joy here. Whatever you're choosing or whatever you've been struggling with in regard to choices in August, September, in October, you are going to settle down. You're going to feel a lot more in the right place, at the right time in your life. You're going to feel a lot more satisfied. You're quite smug, you're happy, you've balanced things well, mentally as well as emotionally. What I find interesting in your cards, Capricorn, you're actually an earth sign, and there's a lot of thinking going on, and there's also a lot of cups and emotions going on. Not so much earth, other than that it's important to you, but you're realizing from September onwards that you are allowed to, feel young again. Literally feel those things that you felt when you were younger. Find that light within you when you were younger. Also, the Page of Pentacles holds a star. There's a star within the Hermit card's light. There's the Mary motif light. And now by about, October, you're in a pretty kind of comfortable place. Maybe you're surrounded by beautiful beings or friends. Maybe you found a place where you feel happy in work-wise or living situations. Maybe also you're considering marriage, or you've met someone in the last couple of months prior to that where you feel like, wow, I could actually see myself settling down with someone. There's a lot of happiness for you here, Capricorn. And then we're going to move into Scorpio season, which is November. What's going on for you in November? Wow. I would not be surprised, if something like marriage is coming in. Intimacy is very important for you in that month. And also you're starting to discover that has always been an important factor. You could also consider having moved away from a relationship and being stable, but not knowing how this was going to pan out in the previous month. And when it came to June, around about Cancer season, you really tuned in and you started to feel that old spark that ignited you to make the change that was happening to you, or you created yourself, you initiated yourself. But I could seriously see you move towards someone that you want to spend a great deal of your life with. I also get the sense that it could be work related and you're meeting someone through work, through this new job. Okay, in December, I get the feeling there is an entire paradigm shift. It's like, wow, it's like you're going to release stuff that you weren't seeing and suddenly it comes to the forefront, or you're going to release a past that kept holding you back, or you're going to realize in order for you to move forward into the life you want to live, you're going to have to change, or things that interfere in your life will have to change dramatically. And it's a bit like sweeping out the dust of an old house. The people that no longer support you on your journey, seeing you're on a spiritual journey. I also get the sense that it could be a realization that now that you're with some, or have met someone, or are about to meet someone that really resonates with you emotionally and spiritually, along your life's path, that you realize, wow, I didn't even realize I had these spider webs in my cupboard that were sticky, and you're really going to do an overhaul. And by the time you reach your sign, which is Capricorn, let's see what's going to happen by January. I just feel like I need to take this card here. Hang on. Oh, yes. You will have made the change. Career-wise, you'll be blossoming. You're going to get public recognition. People who previously judged you will understand that whatever you left behind, be it a job or a relationship, in order for you to move more forward into yourself, into another relationship, into another job, you've come full circle. I would say just be aware that you might get stages where you think you've released all this old stuff, but sometimes that's cyclic. A lot of the times it's cyclic, so you think you've let go of something, and then the next minute, it's especially in December, it's going to come back, and really you've really got to draw the line here, and that is actually a very good thing, because you're going to realize what is really important to you, who is really important to you. And the reason why I think you might be heading towards a relationship is because in actually just about this season, just right now, Pisces season, so that's March, February, March, there's a Queen of Pentacles, and coming 10 months later, there's the King of Pentacles, and you guys resonate with each other. You've both been looking inward if this is a relationship. And the reason why I think it's maybe you have to make a decision about a person that you've been holding off from for a while. But the reason why I think this is a relationship is because you've got the Four of Wands, and to me that signifies marriage. What I could also say is maybe the two of you initially didn't see each other, but coming full circle, now you're coming to recognize each other. And maybe you've left the relationship not so long ago because you've met this person. And when you, let's just say when you let others know that you're intending to get married, there's going to be some upheaval. But you've got to be audacious here. You've got to, even if it upsets the apple cart, even if it's upsetting some people in your previous carnation or in your previous lifestyle that you had, or the previous friends that you had, you are going to follow your heart, and it's an absolutely positive move for you. I'm just going to tune into the Tower card, what you need to know about that. Yeah, you know the power of purpose. This is the Tower card, is you moving into your purpose within a relationship, or maybe it is you changing country, or you changing all three. You could go job, country, relationship, and it's gonna, because you know that purpose and because you're so clear, it's gonna really clean out the old, that is not you anymore. This is a very, very important move for you, and actually this move gives you purpose, Capricorn. I'm also going to just check in on what you're moving away from just right now. It's like you're moving away from some kind of friends, social groups, towards something more meaningful, because you can see the bigger picture. What you're moving away from is you're seeing something beyond what others are seeing. You have something that motivates you, or has motivated you to move away from a situation around about this time frame. You're thinking about it, and according to this spread, and if this resonates with you, maybe you are considering moving out of somewhere, out of a job, out of a relationship, away from something that you previously spent a lot of your life energy in, towards someone that's better. And of course you're going to go through the motions. Have I done the right thing? Am I just imagining things? Is this person really not in alignment with me? That kind of thing. But literally by about May, June, the worst of that situation is over. And this year is going to be an opening the door to discovery. I would say this year still, there's going to be a lot of upheavals. Astrologically speaking as well, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, of top-down people trying to control you. But now things are becoming more, the people's voice is becoming stronger. And you have the key to open the door to these new discoveries. Maybe you don't want to be held down by someone, or you don't want to be held down by traditional views, or you don't want to be held down by a convention that dictates this is how you should be living your life. And of course, when you break away from these sort of constraints that have been set by the previous order of society and the law and religion, that's when the real sweeping out of the cobwebs comes. And yeah, I think by the end of this year coming, beginning of next year, you are free to discover a new life or create a new life. So whatever you're motivated by to make this change, it looks to me like this is a positive move. Capricorn, what I also would like to say, if you do want a personal reading, to tune in, you can email me at followyourheartintuition@gmail.com and we can set up a time. I would also, just caution that these readings aren't person-specific, but of course they will trigger something within you that resonates, and it is important at times to really listen into those feelings, really listen into yourself. Also, if you're surrounded by people constantly interfering in your frequency, do take, like this hermit, some time out to really tune into the motivation behind your thinking, behind your feelings, behind your previous choices and future choices, and have some fun. Don't take things too seriously. Let friends who resonate with you celebrate your changes, your moving forward, your celebrate your small successes, your shifts of perception. You're not going to be left empty-handed, that's for sure. I mean, happiness is assured, joyful outcome within a relationship is assured. The cleaning out of the old is assured if you believe it. Believe before you even see it. It goes beyond seeing beyond. It goes beyond seeing. If you believe it, you will see it. It's not like I'll see it and then I'll believe it. It's the other way around. Just believe in yourself. Believe in what you can create and attract. And that way you will see it. And that goes beyond seeing. And that goes seeing beyond the construct of societal rules or expectations. And that way you can discover life on your own terms, which is so important for humans. And most of us are still in some ways ruled by what we think others expect us to do, rather than what feels right for us. Okay, and you're a pretty pragmatic kind of a sign, So I don't think that you'll be short for material stability. But this is a time for you to delve more into your field of feelings, field of discovering things on an emotional level and spiritual level, what is important to you. I hope this reading resonates with you, and please don't forget to share this channel with other people so they can also like it. If you're not subscribed to it already, please subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful rest of this month. Okay, bye for now.